Hey there, buds. Welcome back. So today, going to talk a little bit about the not security, the secretary buffs. We're going to talk about the secretary buffs and what they do. Some of them help you build faster. Some of them help you train faster. Some of them help you heal faster. So let's try to do this real quick. You're going to want to come up to where your icon is over here and click your server. And this is where all the buffs are for the secretary buffs. So you got your vice president, and they get construction speed up, research speed up, and training speed up. And what they do is their job is to accept everybody who is applying for a position. Let's see, do I need one? Unfortunately, I don't need one right now. I got some resources going, so let's go for that. There's a buff for getting good resources. So here, the Secretary of Interior. Secretary of Interior gives you boost food output, iron output, and coin output. And you just click here, apply. And then you come into this list waiting to be approved. That's the vice president's job, well, and the president. They come and they start approving everybody who applying for these. So here, once I get it, I'll get the title, which then I can click and claim this stuff, and it should give me extra a buff with it. Same for everything else. Like I want to build faster, so I'll come over here to the Secretariat of Development, and then I'll apply for that, which would give you construction speed of 50% and also a research speed of 25%. So that's going to help you cut down your building time. So if you click something to level, it's going to cut down this building time right here. This building time is my original building time, but this time is going to be my tech center stuff time that's cutting it. And so the tech center one, Secretary of Science, gives that one for your tech center 50% reduce, and then or speed up, I guess I should say, but also does construction speed up 25%. So it's the opposite, like they flip them. So these are pretty much the same, but flipped on what you mainly need. So if you're more importantly trying to do this, but you also want to build, you can get that, and that would help you a little bit. Me, I just do the research for the research, and then the construction for the construction. Then you also have your Secretary of Science. Oh no, I already said that one. Your Secretary of Security. This one's for training. And again, this is only affects the times on when you first started. So anything that's going already, like say if I applied for the Secretary of for the training, which is the security, I'll apply that to get the 20% increased speed. It wouldn't work on anything until that stuff is done, and then I start a new one. So it will not cut anything on these right now because I already started. You gotta start it on something new. And your secretary strategy, that's gonna be for your hospital, increases your hospital capacity and healing. So whenever you need to heal up stuff, that's what you wanna go for. Then we also have, oh, I guess that's all of them. So yeah. So don't do vice president unless you actually have the dedicated time to sit there for like they are for an hour and a half, just going around and accepting. See, it's just been a few minutes and they already accepted mine into there, and that's what we want. We want a server with people helping each other out, everyone taking turns being the vice president to try to make sure there's someone always be able to get into the list and keep the list going. That way, our server can just keep growing. Okay, so that's it for pretty much it for the secretary buffs. Just remember to get them and use them when you get them because they only last for 5 minutes unless someone else hasn't applied for it. Like, see, no one's applied for this one apparently for 6 hours. So they've had this for 6 hours. No one's applied for this one for 23 minutes. So they've had it for that long. You keep it until someone else applies for it. But that's pretty much what the secretary supposed to do. All right, we'll see y'all later, buds.